YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back. And I say welcome back because this is episode 2 of Factor Cap, where I scour the internet for some legendary spicy opinions, some hot takes about the Pokemon series and the Pokemon franchise, all types of things, not even just the games anymore. We've got a couple of outside the games takes today, which is perfect because I like the card game and stuff. So today we've got a lot of stuff lined up, so make sure you watch to the end of the video. So that way you're in the know about all the juicy Pokemon hot takes circulating the world. Before we get right into it though, chat, you guys already know what it is. You guys already know what it is. I appreciate you guys over there. YouTube, go ahead, drop a sub on the video. And if you have, make sure you drop a like while you're at it. We really appreciate that. I'm trying to get to 1K subs on YouTube by the end of the year, and it can't be done without your help. Let's actually get down into the nitty gritty and talk about some hot takes. Why don't we, huh? Just, so you guys know, on Twitter, I went ahead and tweeted out, I'm collecting Pokemon hot takes for my next round of Factor Cap. And this time around, I was asking some from my Twitter fam, my followers, my homies, my IRL squad, and everybody else. And we actually got a lot of responses. So that's a lot of today's video. The bulk of it will be people that just kind of responded to my Twitter post. Most of them are mutuals and IRL homies or stream friends. So the first one, we got Where Matt Damon Hides, who follows the stream. It's time for Nintendo to let someone else develop the mainline game's graphics. Sword and Shield look horrible compared to the animations of new Pokemon Snap, which is made by a different developer and is a spin-off, but I would seriously like to see an improvement in how pretty the games look. Chat, I threw you guys a little softball here because, we got to start to show off easy. Easy fact here.
Nice.
I think that, the guys who are making the Pokemon side games, I just get the vibes that they just have so much more, either they have more passion or they have more time or they have more talent, resources, something, it just feels like a lot of the Pokemon spin-off games look so much better than a lot of the more recent mainline ones, especially new Pokemon Snap, which I believe is developed by Bandai Namco, or some branch of Bandai Namco, I believe. I could be completely wrong there, but that could be maybe helpful for Game Freak if they sit down and they go, all right, we're going to develop the mechanics and the functionality of the game, and we're going to have these other guys make the graphics, and we're just going to link up some form of that. That could be helpful for them. Somebody else really needs to come through and maybe just give them a kick in the ass. People can try to defend current Pokemon games and say they look good all they want, but nobody would complain if they looked better. Absolutely nobody. It's impossible. It's impossible to come up with a decent reason to be offended that Pokemon games look good. This might be the spiciest take of the night here, so everybody strap in for this one. And this is also another friend of the show, Professor Isaiah. He says, the Pokemon catching method from Pokemon Go and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is the best in the series. So Isaiah, as far as I can tell, is saying that the method of taking the ball and spinning it and throwing it at the other Pokemon is better than the normal method of battling a Pokemon, and then you gotta put them to sleep and make sure they're in the red and then throw a Pokeball at them and hope for the best. This is a bit of a spicy take because, you guys know that we were all worried for Let's Go Diamond and Let's Go Pearl. We were all hoping it wasn't going to happen. So go ahead, get your voting finger out. Is this a fact? Press 1 if this is a fact that you think Pokemon Go's catching is better than normal games. 2, but with rework, it could have had potential. Ooh, okay. We've got a little split here. I kind of like this. Fact, cap. All right, so chat overall here, it seems to me, they think it's a fact. It's hard for me to strictly differentiate what exactly he's talking about here, but when I think of how you catch Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Let's Go, there's no battling in Pokemon Let's Go or Pokemon Go, at least with wild Pokemon. You go bump into them in the overworld, they're chilling there with the orange or green circle around them, and then you throw Pokeballs at them and hope for the best. If he's talking about the whole thing, this is cap. I think I like the strategy of normal Pokemon games a little more, especially in bigger fights against Moltres and Mewtwo. You gotta put them to sleep, and then you gotta do a bunch of damage, and you gotta make sure you have a Pokemon that can live it but not kill him. But if he's talking about strictly maybe you fight Mewtwo and you put him to sleep and you do all the stuff, it's just when you click throw Pokeball, it opens up the little mini game. That's a fact. I think I'd be down for that. Instead of throwing a Pokeball and hoping for the best, it opens up the little motion mini game. So if he's talking about maybe mashing the two together, I think it's a fact right there. However, the way I'm reading this at face level is just the whole, don't battle the wild Pokemon, just go run into them and throw a Pokeball. I think that's cap. I'm gonna say that right now. I think it's cap.
He tried it.
I don't. It's weird because it just changes a lot of the gameplay to do the Pokemon Go style. But I think for a more casual audience and maybe an audience who's not too familiar with RPGs and things like that, I think probably the motion version and the mini game throwing the ball into the circles is probably much better, because I think people that aren't too familiar with RPGs and like kind of old school turn-based type shit that's like kind of becoming antiquated in 2021, I think they're not really gonna like it. If your first Pokemon game, you know, you gotta hit the little Onix, you gotta hit the Onix with Grookey, and then you gotta throw a ball, and then you just hope for the best. It does kind of suck, I won't lie. So we'll give him the elusive fact cap. FAP. FAP with 2 A's. Yep, Cacts. We've got MGK at MGK Smash on Twitter. He says Gens 4 and 5 introduced the stupidest Pokemon in the series, both visually and conceptually. That, my friends, maybe not the spiciest take we've heard all day, but at least the harshest. He said the stupidest Pokemon in the series, visually and conceptually. I think it is a renowned and universal meme that Gen 5 has some really stupid Pokemon. We've got, you know, a bag of trash, a collection of gears, an ice cream cone, even Pokemon like Audino, which is like not really modeled off of something stupid, is just kind of like a pink furry type guy, and he doesn't really do much. That's a lukewarm take. Now, however, I haven't announced if I agree with it, because you did include Gen 4 and 5. If MGK would have just said Gen 5, I think we could have had a little short discussion here. However, MGK included Gen 4, which is a hot topic right now, which is why it makes it a little more spicy, a little more harsh, because I mean, Gen 4, you know, the Diamond and Pearl remakes are coming out very, very soon, and a lot of people's nostalgia are on the line with this take. So let's go ahead. I figured the best way we could do this is do Diamond and Pearl Pokedex and look at all of the Gen 4 Pokemon. The most fair way to do it is hop on good old Cerebi and look at all the Gen 4 Pokemon. B-Barrel, okay, B-Barrel. B-Barrel is so dumb that everyone loves him. So he's like so bad that he's good type of thing. Maybe Gen 4 was a stretch going through my first playthrough. Can't backtrack now. We're already in deep. Somebody like, you know, fucking Rampardos. Cool ass guys. He's got a stupid face, but I like the idea that he's just like a stone wall, and then he's like it's like unstoppable force meets immovable object. I like this theme between them. Fire. Mothim, I don't know if Mothim's Gen 4, I can't remember, but if it is, it's kind of dumb. But the idea that there's like a lot of them, the trash coat and everything, I'm down with it. Lopunny, kind of furry bait, but that's okay. Miss Magius and Honchkrow giving love to Pokemon who didn't do shit before. Fire. Per Ugly, okay, every gen has some misses. But yeah, I think I don't have to say too much more. I mean, some people do shit on Gen 4's Pokedex, but I think the bulk of it is fine. I don't think I need to say much more. Weavile, all of the legendary slap, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, Garatina. This doesn't even have the Platinum Dex on here. Cap. Need I say more? I love Gen 4's Pokedex, and I will defend that. And that might be an unpopular opinion, but I say cap. All right, here we go. Next hot take, locked and loaded. All right, these are getting into the territory of ones that were not sent to me directly, but here we are. This person says, hot take, all battles in Pokemon should be doubles because singles is just glorified rock, paper, scissors. I hate to be that guy, and sometimes I do have to be that guy, even though I don't want to be that guy, but does anybody smell something? Does anybody smell a certain something? That almost smells a little bit like, something stinky. Something a little stinky. And I can't quite make it out to be what it is. Something a little stinky. Temtem has all double battles, and they did it on the same premise that, oh my gosh, this is the real competitive way to do it. This makes the game more competitive, more strategy based. You know, I mean, that is a take, but hey, before I reveal my thoughts, what do you guys think? Chat's a little bit divided on this one.
He tried it.
This is cap, if you ask me. The sentiment of making all Pokemon battles doubles battles is a debate in itself, but the reasoning here is all wrong. You can't say singles is just glorified rock, paper, scissors. How does double battles change that? That's like you boot up a fighting game and you say, oh, this is glorified rock, paper, scissors. You can either shield, you can either attack, or you can either grab, because grab beats shield and shield beats attack and attack beats grab. Oh, it's just rock, paper, scissors, dude. There's no skill involved. That's so dumb. This was the wrong way to justify this. I think if you sit here and you say all Pokemon battles should be double battles because that is more strategic, we could have that conversation. This is not the wave. And even then, if the ACT taught me anything, saying things like all is not correct. You can't say all. They say that's usually the wrong answer on the ACT or the SAT. Hey, YouTube, if you're enjoying the content, why not drop a sub? You get $1,000 in Purple Thunder's hand in marriage. Okay, that is cacked, I will say. But hey, I guess you'll have to hit the sub button and see what parts of that are true and what part of that is cap. This one here, this one is like so long I'm gonna have to like hide my face so you guys can read it. Hot take, difficulty settings isn't really necessary in Pokemon. It wouldn't hurt if it was there and a little more than just raising the levels. But with all of the team building rules you can apply to yourself, you can essentially tailor your difficulty however you like. Pokemon doesn't need to be difficult because you as the player could just bring different Pokemon and make the game hard. That's what this person is saying, as far as I understand it. So chat, I want you guys to weigh in. I felt this for a long time, TBH. It's definitely a hot take though. Ooh, chat is very split on this one. To be completely honest, video games shouldn't do things for us because we could do it ourselves.
He tried it.
I'm gonna say it's cap. I think the idea that Pokemon games shouldn't be hard because we could make them hard is dumb. I'm gonna say it. I think that's dumb because that is how it is right now then. If you play Sword and Shield, you play X and Y even, like, which is like notoriously pretty easy and hand-holding and kind of put us down this path of being very, very, very easy, like more easy than before. And you look through it and you go, this was too easy. I need to replay this with shitty Pokemon or purposely be under-leveled or purposely not have the Pokemon required for this gym or like the type required for this gym. No. I just don't think so. Nuzlocke, speedrun, etc. I don't even think like a Nuzlocke is one thing. Like I think about like a Nuzlocke and there's so many self-imposed rules just to make the game interesting that it's like, bro, you don't have to be the Dark Souls of JRPGs to still be, you know, somewhat difficult. I think there are a lot of Pokemon games that have interesting ideas for difficulty, like Sun and Moon with the totem fights. You know, they're not the hardest thing in the world, but sometimes you gotta fight a 2v1. And the other Pokemon, he's not like a juicer, but he has like this weird gimmick where it's like, okay, he charged up the main guy or something. Like, I don't know, dude. Like moments like that really blew me away because I was like, oh my God, I have to put a little bit of thought into this. Like no bosses really have crazy tactics really, or like, oh my gosh, Cynthia better be really, really hard in the Gen 4 remix like she was originally. I don't really think she was ever that difficult. She just has decent Pokemon and she has like a full team. Like, oh dude, some Pokemon gym leaders have like 3 or 4 Pokemon and I'm like, no shot we should go, it's okay, man, because if I pull up with 6 Snoms, you know, I can make it hard. So I don't care that he's got, you know, 3 Pikachus on his team. Why don't we just allow the game developers to do their job and make the game interesting so we don't have to buy it and then formulate how we're going to have fun with it because the game itself is not fun for us. Overall cap.
Tried it.
I think that last take was copium for them to say, they're basically just saying, like, defending Pokemon's easiness by saying that you're allowed to make the game harder, which is actually fucking perfect. I didn't even plan this. For this next take, this person says, X and Y weren't too easy. Y'all just don't know how to play Pokemon the right way. That's a tweet. And, you know, I usually try to lay the grounds for how to interpret a take, and this one I don't really have anything to say. The tweet is simultaneously very direct and straightforward, and also fucking confusing because I don't know what they mean. Now, this is from a while ago, and this is actually a response to somebody else's hot take show that they ran like 2 years ago. So I just found the best one I could. Yeah, you guys know what's up. You guys are all saying cap. What the fuck does that even mean? This is beyond cap. This is copium. Oh no, I said it. There's a level above cap. These people, I don't know how in their minds they decided Pokemon is like the perfect game and that any problems we have with it is our fault. This person is literally saying, if you think X and Y is too easy, you don't know how to play Pokemon. What does that mean? What is the right way? The right way of Pokemon is easy. Like the right way, you walk into a gym, like you walk into the fire type gym and the guy at the counter is like, yeah, you should bring a water type so you can win. That is how they want you to play the game. That's literally how they want you to play the game. There's no other way to play. Like if you play the wrong way, it makes it harder. Like a Nuzlocke is the wrong way to play Pokemon, and it's hard. Jesus. Oh my gosh, Cap. They definitely tried it. And I'm gonna be completely honest, this person responding to this tweet, they might have just been trying to say some random horse shit, so that way they could be on this person's show. Chatters, that was a fun one. There was a lot of takes. We did a lot of ranting, but I had a lot of fun with that one. The takes, some of them were not as spicy as the first round, so I think next time I got to do a little bit better of a job of finding some spicy ones. But overall, it was a pretty good time, I think, and I appreciate all you guys for joining in and helping in on deciding what we've got. We had some nice conversations, some nice debates, and I think it'll be a fun second episode. Yeah, that was a good one. Chatters, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. If you're watching on YouTube right now, don't forget to sub. Appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace! I'm a greedy fucker. I up B for no reason. It's cause I'm a piece of shit. I don't know how to play this game. I just press buttons and hope for the best.